What's up guys, my name is Alex and welcome to my ClexaCon video. I am not gonna lie, I didn't know how to make this video. I didn't know how to show you how I felt at ClexaCon, my experiences at ClexaCon. It was just such an experience. But we're gonna make our way through this video, and I'm gonna tell you all about my experience at ClexaCon 2018. So to start off with, obviously, if you guys are not following me on like Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram, I had an incredible time at ClexaCon. It was an experience you're not gonna get anywhere else. So I didn't go to ClexaCon last year. This is my first ClexaCon, and I believe I heard some talkings that this ClexaCon was actually twice as big as last year, so it's growing quite quickly. So I think I'm gonna structure this video in sort of like highlights. I want to firstly talk about the featured stuff of ClexaCon, right? Like the things that you see and hear about leading up to ClexaCon that they sort of get you hyped for. And then I want to talk about some other stuff that I experienced at ClexaCon. So I got a 3-day pass. I just went as a fan. I wasn't on any panels or anything like that. Now I do have to say right off the bat, this is just a typical 3-day pass. I would recommend, and this is what I personally am going to do for my next ClexaCon, to get the VIP. At least get the VIP tickets, because the lines are insane. Like I said, this year's ClexaCon was like twice as big as last year, so I don't think anyone was expecting the lines to be what they were. But to get into most of the featured panels, the big ones, like the Way Hot, the Alex Danvers and stuff like that, the big ones, people were lining up like an hour, sometimes even 2 hours before the panel started. This is sort of the map that they gave us. So this big square here is where the artist alley was, and also up the back was the autographs, and sort of along the side were the photo ops. This is the entrance hall where they sort of just like navigated everyone. Also the line sort of for the big featured panels. This room here was where the big featured panels were. I don't know how many people it held, but it was a huge room. And then along the back here, they had smaller rooms for all the smaller panels. So it was a huge space we were dealing with. I don't think they actually turned anyone away for panels. I think they tried to fit people in even if they went over capacity. Once like all the seats were taken, people would just like line around the room or line down the aisles, standing up or sitting on the floor. I didn't hear of them actually turning people away, which is pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, I got the regular one, so the lines for the regular passes were huge. The lines for the VIP were significantly smaller, and they got to go in before the regular passes, so they got to get their good seats, and they didn't have to wait in line for anywhere near as long as the regular passes did. But the panels were incredible. My favorite by far, and I think a lot of people's favorite, was the Alex Danvers one. Kyla Lee made me cry multiple times in that panel. I couldn't. Oh my god. Like, just thinking about it now, like, she came out crying, and I was like, oh man, I am fucked. I am fucked, because, like, she's just so genuine, and so, like, generous, and, like, loving and caring, and she is everything. I have so much respect for her. So if you guys have not seen the panels yet, all of the featured panels were recorded by ClexaCon, so it's up on their ClexaCon YouTube channel. I have a link to their YouTube channel in the description if you guys want to go check it out. Other panels, I think people film them sort of independently. So I know the Girl Ship TV panel, which I went to, which was also really great, they filmed it themselves, so it's up on their channel. So you would have to, if you were looking for sort of one of the smaller panels, you would have to, I guess, check them out on their socials, whether they have a YouTube channel or Twitter or whatever, and see if they filmed it, because the smaller panels weren't filmed by ClexaCon. So yeah, obviously the panels and the featured guests were like a big draw draw to ClexaCon. You got to get the opportunity to get photo ops and autographs with like all your favorite stars, right? I didn't buy any myself, but one of my friends bought me a Cat and Dom photo op. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if you can see, it's glary, but like, this is the look of someone that legit went mute during the photo op. I went mute. I don't even know if I said hi to Cat and Dom. Like, I'm just embarrassed by myself in this picture, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, other than that, I didn't get any other autographs or photo ops. Just, I mean, one, because I don't have money, and if I started buying them, I kind of would want to buy them for everyone, but they're there if, you know, you have money, and stuff like that, and they're cool. A lot of people enjoy them, but that was literally the only experience I got at the photo op, and I just went mute. I'm just like, I'm just embarrassed by myself. I'm just shame. The next sort of thing that is featured for ClexaCon is the Artist Alley. So, like I said on this map, that main hall is mostly populated by the Artist Alley. They had rows upon rows upon rows of like tables filled with art, essentially. There were a lot of like books and stuff like that and merch. It was just... It was really incredible to walk through. There's just so much talent in that room. I was worried for my bank again because like I just wanted to buy everything. Like being surrounded by those talented assholes, just, oh man, it was a time. I was like, this is rude. I appreciate you though. I actually was sharing a room with like 3 other artists. I'm not like creative. Well, I mean, I guess I do videos and stuff like that, but I'm not like, I'm not artistic. I can't draw to save myself. In other words, I cannot. I can draw like a stick figure. That's about it. I really can't. So I was sharing a room with like 3 other artists, and they're just all talented and they're just amazing, and I have been fans of their works before I met them on this trip, which was really cool. So you guys should definitely go check out their stuff. Critter of Habit, Molly Mash, and Plastic Pipes. They're just incredible people, so just go check them out anyway. Pipes actually drew me this incredible rain drawing, just like, it's just by pen. Like, she had a couple pens, and I was like, how did you do this? How? There's so much talent at ClexaCon is what I'm trying to say. So if you are planning on going to ClexaCon in the future, prepare yourself because you will want to buy everything. So those are kind of like the featured things of ClexaCon, the things that they sort of like advertise, right? But I have to say, as amazing as those things are, like they are incredible and definitely worth the trip, but as amazing as those things are, they're not the best thing about ClexaCon. The most incredible part of ClexaCon is like something that you can't show. It's just like the people, right? Being surrounded by that many gays is an experience you're not gonna get anywhere else, and it's not something that you can explain. Like, it's just incredible. It's so freeing and just, it just is, oh, it's such a beautiful experience. I can't explain it. I cannot. And just meeting up with your friends, like I'm assuming a lot of you guys, like myself, have a lot of friends online, that it's just an amazing place to all meet up at, because, you know, it's just like, it's such a central thing that, you know, there's interest for everyone, right? It was funny, I met a lot of my Australian online friends for the first time over in America, which is a bit ridiculous, but entertaining. Yeah, just hanging out with the people that make, you know, my day-to-day life online incredible is just something that you can't show, you can't explain, but it is everything. That is like the most incredible part of ClexaCon. Just those friendships, those experiences you get to have with your friends, just... Also, you guys made my ClexaCon absolutely incredible. I was blown away by how many of you guys actually came up to me at ClexaCon. It just, it was really, it really, like, fucked my heart. You guys fucked me. It meant so much to me. I had so many of you guys coming up to me and, like, just talking to me about, like, representation and about TV shows, and you guys were telling me how much my channel means to you, and I'm like, oh my god, what? Oh, it was, it was not something that I was prepared for, but it was such an incredible, like, surprise, I guess. It just, I don't know. I had someone that watches my videos, her name is Paris, come up to me, and she said she had a gift for me, and I was like, what? And she gave me this, this googly pop figure that she made. I was like, that is incredible. It's got a fork with it, which I've broken already in the travels, but I was like, you're insane. I can't believe you made this for me. I was just, like, blown away. I don't know. Also, I should apologize to some of you that I met at the after party. I was drunk. But I do remember you guys coming up and saying hi, and that means so much as well. Speaking of the after party though, I was fortunate enough to be invited up to, like, the VIP section of the after party. And if you guys have seen pictures or videos of the after party, or maybe if you were there, you might have known that there was a few guests that arrived. So we had Stephanie Beatrice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who plays Rosa Diaz, obviously. We had Isabel Gomez, who plays Elena on One Day at a Time. We also had Nicole Pacent, who is on Anyone But Me. If you guys haven't seen that, that's a web series. Incredible. Definitely recommend checking it out. So they all showed up, and they were all obviously hanging out in the VIP area. So I'm just sitting there drinking, getting drunk, because I am just having a time, and I look over to my right, and in the booth next to me is these three ladies, and I'm like, what is in this drink? That was a mind-blowing experience. I'm like, I should not be up here. I am in the wrong place. This is for royalty. That was an incredible night. So yeah, if you guys are planning to go to ClexaCon in the future, the after party, this year it's called Ascension, is a time. Also, I just had, like, so many incredible experiences in regards to meeting people at ClexaCon. So I was just in line for one of the panels. I think it was on, like, the first day or something. I was just casually lining up for one of the lines. And I look over, and Steph, who, like, created, slash is the producer of the Camilla web series, is, like, on the other side of the line. Like, they had sort of barriers, so you had to loop around, and she's, like, just there in front of me. And I'm, like, freaking out because, I mean, she's incredible. She created, like, Carmilla, right? I was like, hi. Actually, I didn't say hi because I was freaking out. I have discovered I go mute when I'm fangirling in real life. But she sees me sort of looking at her like a fucking weirdo, and she's like, oh, hi. And she recognized me. I was like, what? And we hugged, and I just didn't know how to process things until, like, later when I was in the panel, and then I just awkwardly tweeted at her. I'm a mess, guys. Also, another, like, insane experience I had was, like, the second day. I had just come out of my photo op with Kat and Dom. I'm just, like, freaking out. My heart is pounding. I'm trying to, like, regroup my senses because, like, I had just gone mute for a good, like, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And so I needed to, like, reboot everything. So I decided to go up to my room to, like, reassess my life, really. and just recoup because the after party was that night. So my heart's racing still. I get in the elevator and Emily Andrews gets in with me to go up to her room and I'm like, oh, hi. I'm like, I'm a big fan. And she's like, I know who you are. And I'm like, no, don't. It's just, I mean, it was just an elevator ride. It was like 10 seconds I got to interact with her. But like, I don't know, just those experiences and just, yeah, it was just, oh, it was a time. So, ClexaCon was incredible. I had an incredible time. Honestly, the hugest congrats to everyone that put work in to help create ClexaCon. Just all the props to them because that is hard work getting all that done and they nailed it. It was an amazing time. I do highly recommend going if you ever get the opportunity. And like I said, if you do, I would recommend getting VIP tickets at least so you can skip those lines because the lines are insane. So I hope I was like at least able to sort of like paint a picture of ClexaCon and like the experiences to be had there. I don't know, I'm still on a high and I don't know when I'm coming down from this ClexaCon high to really process everything that happened. It just doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. It seems too incredible to have actually happened. But like I said, do recommend checking out like the panels if you get the opportunities. Like go over to ClexaCon's YouTube channel. They've got all the featured panels, and then if there's any in particular, like the smaller ones that you want to check out, do go onto their social medias, like the guests that were on the panels. They might have filmed it themselves. But yeah, I don't know how to end this video. Like I just I don't want ClexaCon to stop, even like in the retelling of it. But yeah, that's it for ClexaCon 2018. I guess I hope I see you guys at a future ClexaCon. It's just it's an experience you're not ever gonna experience anywhere else, and it's incredible. But that's about it from me. I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.